Hey beautiful people, this is Karin's Motivation and I'm Karin. You're welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're tuning in for the first time, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Meanwhile, if you've already subscribed, please don't forget to leave your comments down below in the comment section. Your thoughts, your experiences, your questions, whatsoever, just leave it down there in the comment section. I will be so pleased to read from you. Meanwhile, today I'll be talking to you about cesarean section, surgical birth, commonly known as C-section. And before I get into the details of that, I want to let you know that I'm not a doctor, neither am I a nurse. So I'm talking to you today out of my own personal experience and observation. Now, let's get into the details. You see, there is this stereotype and stigma that comes with surgical birth, cesarean section, or C-section as it's normally called, which should not be the case in this 21st century. You see, the fact that some women give birth to their babies through cesarean section doesn't make them less of a woman. There is this mentality we carry about, especially amongst us African women. We see those who give birth to their child through C-section as inferior. You see, they see them like, oh, they went for the cheaper option. They went for the easy option. You see, they did not want to go through the pains. You know, out of ignorance, it is terrible nowadays. Someone should not be made to feel ashamed after giving birth to their child simply because they birthed that child through cesarean section. It's not right. And now let me tell you something. Babies can only be born through two ways. There are just two ways out. No more, no less. It is either that baby is birthed vaginally or through C-section. And either way, you are a superwoman. No one should make you feel inferior or less of a woman or make you feel ashamed simply because you birth your child via cesarean section. Some people even go to the extent of judging others and telling them, oh, you haven't even given birth. Oh, that is terrible. That is a terrible thing to do. It is a terrible thing to do, I will tell you. You see, whichever way I will tell you, there is no easy way, either vaginally or through cesarean section. I'm telling you out of experience because I've witnessed both. And I can tell you that there is no easy way. And it's not a guarantee that if you give birth to your child vaginally, you're going to be 100% okay. No, that is not a guarantee. So, whichever way you birth your child, you should be proud. Don't go around carrying long face simply because your doctor told you you're going to birth your child through cesarean section. Be happy. Feel free to tell your story. Feel free to share your experience with others because you are a superwoman. Have you forgotten all of a sudden how you carried that child in your womb for 9 good months? There were some moments where you were feeling nauseous, the morning sickness, all the terrible and scary things that come with pregnancy, only for someone to come and make you to feel ashamed, to come and judge you. You should not be concerned about what people are going to say. Don't be concerned about that. Your main concern should be your health and the health of your baby. If you're healthy, girl, and your baby is healthy, fine. That should be your concern. So, you see, it is high time women especially stop this, this thinking, this terrible thinking about the fact that the best way out is to give birth to your child vaginally. You see, many people have lost their life. Many women have lost their life. Many babies have died simply because their parents insisted on giving birth to them vaginally. Even after being told by their doctor that it's not going to be possible, they insisted because they say, oh, I want to give birth like a Hebrew woman. Of course, you're not a Hebrew woman. As for me, I'm just a Cameroonian woman. So, save the lives of babies out there. Save the lives of women out there. And stop spreading this stereotype thinking about vaginal birth is the best, C-section is a sin, is a taboo, it's a curse. No, it's not. Trust me, it's not. And let me say this. There are several reasons why people go for cesarean section. It is not their fault. It could be that your baby is large. Maybe you've had prolonged labor and things are not progressing. It could be that you're having multiple babies and other maybe complications and maybe other concern about the baby, and you find yourself having a cesarean section. So it is not your fault. Don't go around feeling ashamed or what people are going to say and things like that. And you is out there making others to feel less of a woman simply because you gave birth vaginally and they gave birth through cesarean section. You have to really stop, because it's not the right thing to do. I congratulate everyone who has given birth, either vaginally or through C-section. Do you know what? There are millions of women out there believing God for the fruit of the womb just to fall pregnant. And there you are, already pregnant and getting ready to meet your wonderful baby. All you should be doing right now is singing songs of praise. You don't have to be concerned about the fact that you're going to birth that child through cesarean section. No, that should not be your concern. You should not be concerned of the fact that, oh, what are people going to say? What would they think about me? Would they say I went for the easy option? Who told you it's the easy option? Let me tell you now, it's not the easy option. What are they going to say? How are they going to look at me? That should not be your point of concern. It shouldn't be your point of concern. So giving birth is a wonderful experience. It shouldn't come with any stigma. It shouldn't come with any, guilt or something. You don't have to feel guilty simply because you gave birth to your child through cesarean section. This makes me remember when I used to be in a university. There was this lecturer that was so open about it. He said it. He called those women that gave birth through C-section mère porteuse. It's a French word which simply means you're just a baby carrier. You just carry the baby. You didn't go through the real thing of pushing the baby. You see how people can go around spreading, some kind of rumor about things that is not correct, making people to feel inferior, making women to feel less of a woman, making people to feel guilty. So there are some people who cannot come out to discuss their birth simply because they gave birth to their child through cesarean section. When other women are discussing and sharing their experience, they feel so guilty. They are just in one corner like they didn't give birth. Come on, girl. You are a woman. You did a great job. Feel free to share your experience. Feel free to tell it to people. And the first thing some people will ask when you give birth, oh, was it vaginally or was it through C-section? Really? Is that what you're concerned about? And if someone asks you that kind of question, feel free to tell them, oh, I gave birth to my child through cesarean section and it was wonderful. It wasn't easy. So please, the message is we really have to stop this stereotype and stigmatization about cesarean section. It is just one way of giving birth to your child. We are in the 21st century and we should not be thinking like that. So you will give birth vaginally or through C-section. You are all women. No one is superior to the other. So please, we really have to stop. And it's time we come out and educate others about this cesarean section and things. I'll tell you what, I've been through both. And I can tell you, no one of them is easy. No one of them is easy. So I want to congratulate you now who is about to meet your baby, either through cesarean section or vaginally. You are a superwoman. Go girl, you can do it. There is nothing wrong with that. And feel free to share your experience. So guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've got other experiences to share, please leave them in the comment section. How do people see you? Simply because you gave birth to your child via cesarean section. Just share your experiences down below in the comment section. And trust me, this is just the part 1 of this video. There's going to be part 2 where I'll be sharing with you my experiences with both cesarean and vaginally. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And also don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't yet done that. I will be so pleased to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.